He used the guise of religious revelation and priesthood blessings to facilitate and then justify this criminal conduct. We believe the jury got it right when they found the defendant guilty on both counts. We are, of course, very pleased by the verdict. It stands as a testament, I think, to the strength of our criminal justice system, and it represents, in my view, a long overdue and historic resolution of this case, both for our community, the Smart family, and most importantly, Elizabeth. The successful outcome today is the result of a collective effort by a lot of people. First of all, the extraordinary work by an exceptional trial team, the people who are here with me today. As most of you know, this case arrived in the federal court system almost 6 years after Elizabeth was forcibly taken from her home. The case had effectively stalled in the state court system regarding issues of competency. The investigative and trial team have worked both years, months, and endless hours to overcome the obstacles presented by getting a case 6 years after the original criminal conduct occurred. In addition to the trial team, we have the cooperation and willingness of our citizen witnesses, who set aside personal lives to come in and testify about their own observations of the defendant. This testimony helped to create a very stark picture of a cruel, deceitful, and manipulative man. Third, we have the explanation and expertise of our religious and medical experts, who help place the defendant's behavior and thinking in an understandable and appropriate context. And finally, we have the investigative efforts of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the Salt Lake City Police Department, the Sandy City Police Department, and quite frankly, law enforcement agencies around the country who contributed their time, their effort, and their energy to help solve this case and to help bring Brian David Mitchell to justice. As I said earlier today, this story begins and ends with Elizabeth Smart. She is a remarkable young woman of extraordinary courage and determination. She was willing and able to recall the horrific details of a 9-month captivity and recount those events to a jury with amazing candor and clarity. The importance of her testimony to the successful outcome in this case cannot be overstated. As most of you know, the defendant is now scheduled to be sentenced May 25th. There is a process in place. There will be a report prepared by pretrial services, and he will be present in court on that date for sentencing. The maximum penalty he faces is life in prison. We will take some questions, but first I would like to turn the time over to James McTighe, Special Agent in charge of the FBI, and then we'll hear from Alicia Cook, who, as I indicated, is with the Salt Lake County District Attorney's Office.